Promote your blog, 10 steps to ultimate blog promotion, and my personal cheat sheet. This is Anna Hoffman with Traffic Generation Café, and the topic of this video is for me to show you exactly how I bookmark every new post I publish at Traffic Generation Café and how that results in multiple shares across all social media platforms as well as backlinks to my new content. By the way, this is also a sneak peek at my new Traffic Generation Cafe blog design. Feel free to let me know what you think while you're at it. The new design will probably go live within this week. I assume you've already done the blog promotion groundwork that I have talked about in the post. You have bookmarked your blog promotion pages that we'll be using later in this video, as well as you've added the social sharing buttons to your own blog so that you yourself can use them for future sharing of your posts, as well as, of course, give your readers a chance to do the same. So we're going to move on to 6 steps to promote each post, and we'll start that with creating a summary of your blog post vitals. Here are the vitals for this particular blog post that we're working on, the post about, well, blog post promotion. And here I use my Evernote notes. You of course can use your text file or anything else you wish. So here I've got my post URL, I've got my title, I've got the description that I'll be using, I've got a shortened URL as well, which was customized specifically for this post. I also have tagged the people that were mentioned or linked out to in this post, and these are the tags that I will be using for this post. Next, I open all the bookmark pages that I use to bookmark Traffic Generation Cafe posts at. I use the Chrome browser and I open all the tabs simultaneously, so all I need to do is just to copy and paste all the information I need. Now that I have opened all of my bookmark pages, it all comes down to copying and pasting for the most part. So for instance, and you can play with it as you get better and better at your own blog promotion. So all I do here is I basically just start with copying one piece of information and I move on. So right now I'm just pasting the URL of the post in as many sites that I need to. And by now I pretty much know which ones need to start with the URL. For instance, I'll do all the social bookmarking sites like BizSugar and Blog Engage. Another site that I need to start with my URL is Pinterest, so I can add it here as well, add it from a website, so I'll paste the link. So basically you just find your own ways of becoming more and more efficient at this, and you just say it's already loading all the potential pins here. So the next piece of information I will take is the title. For instance, I know that Blog Engage is the only site at this point that needs the title. The other sites pull it from my SEO metadata. So this is the only one where I need my title. So I'll go back to Evernote without having to go through the rest of the bookmarks right this very second. And I'll copy and paste the description to the sites that need it. And that's basically how you do it. You learn the time hacks for each website and you try to do it as quickly as possible. That's how I bookmark every one of my newly published posts at Traffic Generation Cafe. And there you go. It took me about 15 minutes to bookmark my blog post to 15 different websites. And within those 15 minutes, I also recorded a short video on how I bookmark my images or upload my images to Flickr as well. So 15 minus 5, maybe about 10 minutes at most. And so in the past 10 to 15 minutes, we have gone through all 6 steps that I take to promote each post at Traffic Generation Cafe. And I think you should take to promote your posts as well. We have created a summary of your blog post vitals in the Evernote or text file or Word doc, whatever it is that you prefer. We loaded bookmarks to promote the post. We promoted that blog post on social media sites like Google+, Pinterest, Facebook. We promoted the blog post on social networking sites like Blog Engage, BizSugar, and others. We also asked other bloggers to help because we tagged them in every post that we posted on social media, especially Google Plus and Twitter and let's say Facebook. And also within those 10 minutes, we promoted it via short post summaries. So I posted the short summary of my how to promote your blog on my other blogging entities like Tumblr, WordPress.com, BlogHer, and other websites that I have mentioned in the post itself. When I publish evergreen posts, posts that are meant to be ranked on Google, hopefully meant to be shared, linked to, the kind of epic evergreen content that you want to be known for, I take 4 more steps to promote such posts. I usually let my email list know about this post. I leave comments on comment love blogs, usually at least about 5, and those comment love links usually bring me a lot of traffic, depending on the title that I use, depending on how good, I should say, that blog post title is. I also promote those posts through internal linking. I find blog posts, older blog posts, that are getting a lot of traffic for whatever reason, whether it be referral traffic from other blogs or search engines. And I try to link out from those older posts to my new ones so that the traffic that it's already coming to the old posts would click on the link to the new post, read it, share it, and bring me more traffic that way. Plus, of course, it's very good for search engine rankings. And also, I publish related posts on other blogs. I do things like guest posts. I syndicate. Well, syndicate is not a good word because syndication involves basically you copy and paste the same post on many websites. It doesn't work for traffic. It doesn't work for SEO. You can actually get into trouble for doing it these days. So don't do it. But what you do is you write blog posts based on the evergreen content that you've written on your blog, and then you publish them as guest posts or on other blogs that allow you to guest author, like business2community.com. And of course, all those posts will link to your original one. I also do a lot of steps. I take a lot of steps to leverage my existing content across the web. And what I do here is I turn my evergreen blog posts into other media like videos and SlideShare presentations, PDFs, podcasts, images, guest posts, etc., etc. Let me just give you a quick look at the post about blog promotion. So here I already have my images lined up. I have an infographic. Here I'm making the video based on the blog post. Then I'm going to turn it into the audio and I'm going to make a slide share out of it. So basically, I take one piece of content and I turn it into multiple pieces of content that I can spread around the web. They're not the same, they're completely different, but yet it is very easy for me to produce them based on what I have already done. And if you'd like to learn more about my my content management system and how I leverage it across the web, you'll find the supporting links in my original post, which is the link to which you'll find under the video. So feel free to check those out to learn how I do it. And there it is. This is my personal cheat sheet of how I promote every one of my blog posts to bring in traffic and social media shares. And there's absolutely no reason why you cannot do the same on your blog and your blog posts. It just takes a little bit of time, it takes a system, and it takes consistency. This is Anna Hoffman with Traffic Generation Café, and I'll see you next time.